Welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. Today we are going to get our chick brooder set up for our Ranger meat chickens that'll be showing up in the mail probably about tomorrow or the day after. We got to get that thing going. We've also got to hop back on the tractor and drill a few more fence post holes to get Samson's new bore lot done. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Hit that old thumbs up for us, that'll help us out. And subscribe if you hadn't, and if you have, y'all, we appreciate it. Let's get on to it.
Our Ranger meat chicks are shipping today, so I'm getting the brooder ready for when they get here. Hopefully Thursday, no later than Friday. And per usual, Matthew has built, he builds everything to his height. So I'm gonna try to not fall and get just gonna put down a layer of shavings, and you don't want to use the really fine shavings for chicks because they will eat them and it could kill them. You built every bit of this to your face.
Because I'm tall.
Well, just spread a thin layer around, and I'm going to need part of another bag. And I can't get the big bag up here. You just want a thin layer of the shavings in there. An inch or so. And they'll kick them and spread them around more, but trying to get what I can reach spread.
Might need a rake.
And we're going to go ahead and put their feeder and water in here. We're not going to put anything in here till they get here. And our feeders and waters both, we make sure they're clean and sterilized really good because we don't want our chicks getting sick. But we reuse these with every single batch we get. I'm just going to set it up on a little board. And that just helps keep the shavings from getting knocked in there. And that's our little water. And then we have this other feeder that we will put in there too, just because there's going to be a little under 40 chicks in here, so that'll give them all ample room to eat. And this one doesn't really need to sit up on anything, and we'll just give them enough room to get around. And it's going to be warm or warmer when they get here this week, but they're still going to need a heat lamp, so we have a red bulb put in. You want to use a red bulb because that keeps them from pecking at each other. So they're all ready to go whenever they get here this week.
All right, now that we've got the first hole dug, I'll go all the way down. It's 132 feet exactly to the end of this fence run. I'll go down there and I'll go ahead and pop my other hole by line of sight. and then we'll pull some string so I know exactly where these other holes need to go. Y'all, I figure while I'm down here on this end, I'll go ahead and pop one more hole in between the old existing fence and the one I just drilled for my corner. We're going to have 3 posts in the corner. I like having a good tight corner, a good tight fence. That way if the power is ever out on the electric, we still have a positive barrier for these hogs. Now we can get these posts put into these 2 holes and go ahead and get them tamped in. All right, now these 2 posts are in the ground. And y'all, that just about whooped me. It took me a lot longer to put those posts in the ground than what you've watched on this video, I promise. But I'll take a little break, and then I'll get down here and get this other line post set so we can pull some string. That'll work. And that's why I like slick bottom boots. All right, running this string all the way down to the end post is going to give us an accurate way to set the few more fence posts that we have. Alright guys, so that pretty much shows you how to pull a line and set your fence post nice and straight, because that's going to come in real handy when you're pulling wire and stretching it. Guys, thanks for spending just a little bit of time with us today at the Piney Woods Homestead. I will finish up these post holes, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I'm feeling like it's break time. But guys, we appreciate you very much. Hit that old thumbs up, subscribe if you hadn't, and if you have, y'all, we appreciate you. Have a good day. We'll see you on the next one.